Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here. Happy Memorial Day weekend. A quick video for you. This is Tayshia Adams back on the Clickbait Podcast after her venture into co-hosting this season of The Bachelorette. Boy, what a year it's been for Tayshia. She started single. Next thing you know, she's engaged to Zach Clark, then co-hosting The Bachelorette, and then winning an MTV Music and TV and Movie and Streaming and Netflix Award, whatever the hell it's called. No one actually watched it, but good for her. So let's hear what she has to say about Katie Thurston's season. If we've got time after that, we'll share her thoughts on winning the award. Let's see if she credits some of the people that were also on the show. We'll have to find out. And, okay, let's just jump right into this. And then if you guys want to stick around, next Monday, Bachelorette starts June 7th, Katie Thurston's season. I'll be doing a special pre-live stream at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast, you can watch that at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 hour before the premiere of the season. And of course, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'll be doing a post-episode live stream where you can call in, share your thoughts about the premiere, along with the other weekly recaps that I'll be doing. So lots of content coming out. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and get ready for it. All right, let's check out Tayshia back on the Clickbait Podcast. See what she has to say.
Oh, Natasha's. Now I'm going to be like, Tayshia, can we get some burning questions for our listeners, please?
Okay, sure. Ask me a question. I'll see if I can answer.
Okay, well, we haven't seen anything yet, but,
right.
Okay.
Let's go just off of night one.
Okay.
And
Okay.
we each get a question.
You each get a question, and I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability. Go ahead and go.
All right, Natasha, go.
Okay, I'm thinking about the promo again. Okay,
They get
there's
paid a lot of
person
money
in
to
the
do this.
box. Okay, here's my question.
Okay.
I don't even know if you can answer this question, but does whoever the person in the box is, I know you can't tell us who, but does the person in the box last longer than night one?
Oh.
Can you tell us that? Can you tell us?
I wonder if I can tell you this, but I will tell you the wait is worth it.
What? Like who it is worth it, or the reveal is worth
that's
it?
That's for you to find out. Whether that is
I need when I saw
whatever
this
that
promo,
means.
that
I think
box,
it's worth the wait.
Okay.
That's all. Okay.
That's all you get. Okay.
Ooh. That took me in the box. I love a surprise. Okay. I love a surprise.
What about you, Joe?
All right, so Tayshia, being that you were there last year, I feel like you would somewhat know how she feels. Did you think she was into more or less than 5 guys that first night? Like really into
first night?
Yeah, first night.
Ooh. I think I think there were more than 5 that she was like, hold on a second.
Okay. Was there more than 5 for you? Was there more than 5 for you or less?
There was less, I think.
Okay.
But also my first night was a little different. And I think that it was actually really fun watching her first night go down because you see those immediate first reactions for every single individual. And I'm telling you, it's gonna get good. It's gonna get good.
More than 5 on the first night. I love that.
Yes,
Katie came to play.
She did. She showed up. So that is it for those burning questions. And obviously we'll do the same thing that we did for my season. You guys can ask me each week 1 burning question.
Oh, okay.
It.
I love that.
Just 1. And that's all you get. Okay.
I'm thinking about the box.
I'll give you the most behind the scene inside scoop as much as I possibly can.
You know what makes this tough? It's like having a food critique show, but you're also the chef. That's what makes this tough because Tayshia can't say anything. She saw all the things go down like we're about to see starting June 7th, 2021, but she can't say anything. So this whole clip is complete hogwash. It's real garbage. And look, I don't blame them as like content creators. I think they're probably great podcasters. They've got a good rapport, but it's got to just suck to be doing these Zoom podcasts where they're like, 1 burning question, who's in the box? I got a question, who cares? Who cares in the box? Show us some drama. But then again, I understand she can't do that. Let's go watch the other clip she has. This is not related to Katie Thurston's season. Oh, it's 5 minutes long. Let's see if this is worth it. I'll try to play the whole thing. We'll have to see. I don't know.
How did it feel accepting this award on behalf of Bachelor Nation. Everyone, your speech was really great. You thanked all the people from behind the scenes, which was amazing and awesome that you acknowledged that. How did that feel accepting it for everyone?
I said that our season was very unexpected. And I think there's like so many things that go into play with that. Like COVID came into play. We were like one of the first TV shows being able to like come back and start filming during COVID. And we had 2 bachelorettes, but on top of all that, we were also in Palm Springs, California during the hottest time of the year. And we have to be outside filming for hours. And just thinking about like even the cameramen like standing there with those cameras in 122 degree heat.
Yeah, wow.
Every single day. It was really tough on everyone. I mean, we were gone for several months in a bubble, away from our families. Like, I don't think people realize how much like hard work and dedication the people behind the cameras really do sacrifice in order to make this TV show, which is why I was like, even though I'm here accepting this and I feel like I have a large part in that as well. Like there are so many more faces that you guys do not see that make this TV show.
Like the people that recreate scenes to make more drama, like the people that made Brittany Galvin look like she was an escort and broadcast that on national TV before they hosed off the rumors. These people, these professionals we talk about that are all, excited and willing to support the Me Too movement. But then again, they'll, slut shame somebody for not following the rules on which night they get to bump Harrison's. These people, the ones that, I could go on and on, the hypocrisy of how sort of smutty the show is. But at the same time, I understand what Tayshia's saying here is that obviously there's a hardworking cast and crew. These people, I think most are in the union, so they make good money. I mean, they do make good money, but they're working 12, 14-hour days. They're up, hours before the sunrise, and they're just, I totally get all that. And of course, the contestants don't make a dang thing. That's why they're selling skinny tea afterwards. But I digress.
It is, and they're truly like my family. I feel like I wouldn't have been so comfortable doing what I did if I didn't have all of them. Like they are. To be honest, as soon as I got the call to be Bachelorette and I went out to go to Palm Springs, like they were I sat everyone down. They were the first people I wanted to talk to and be like, yo, I love you guys. Like, let's freaking kill this. And we freaking did.
What about Zach?
MTV award, which is so crazy because I remember watching the MTV awards growing up. And watching like Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera and
listen, not to conflate, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but no offense to winning the MTV award in 2021, but it is not the same as Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera and Justin Timberlake back in the heyday. That was like the cultural movement. The only reason they're doing like these streaming shows now is to capture some audience that wouldn't otherwise be there. Like, did anyone watch the show? Leave a comment. Maybe I'm just old. Did anyone watch the MTV Movie and Streaming Awards? It was 2 nights. Let me know if you guys watched it.
All of the
Justin Timberlake, all of
exactly
it,
holding this freaking golden popcorn.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the fact that I walked on the actual stage to grab that and I held that thing, you guys, it was just so freaking surreal.
What about Chris Harrison?
I wish I could have talked up there for 25 minutes straight, but like also you see everyone like looking at you and I'm just like, okay, I gotta go.
What about Claire Crowley?
It's just so crazy. It was wild.
I mean, I watched TRL, I think, every day in high school when I got home. That was the first thing I would watch. I was obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Obsessed with MTV.
Exactly.
The Real World.
Yeah.
The Real World was for me, it was the first reality show.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I remember really wanting to go on it, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny. I remember watching MTV. I started the mornings with MTV, all the music videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Every single morning. Carson Daly. Right?
Daily, yep. MTV Jams is my jam.
Right? And they would like come home, or you would come home and like the show would be on. They would have a celebrity of the week. And
get to it.
I always wanted to be one of those people in the crowds, like in that studio. You remember that?
Yeah.
Carson?
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Boy, flat tires.
Did your mother record it?
Am I just extra bored right now?
And will you ever watch it again?
My parents definitely recorded it, and I get so embarrassed to watch myself on television, so I don't know if I would watch it. But
how about your future kids? I mean, your future kids are going to be able to watch that, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a huge accomplishment.
What
All I
about
gotta
Zach?
say is that popcorn better come to my address instead of the ABC address, because your girl wants one for the mantle. Okay.
Yeah, and also Tayshia, it's so great that it really shows that Bachelor does quarantine, Bachelor does quarantine great, right? Because I mean, Love is Blind. There were so many other shows that was in that same category that, Love is Blind was a newer show, but Bachelor is just seasoned in the fact that they're still going to make it work. And everyone said, "Oh, The Bachelor, they can't travel, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not going to be this, not going to be that." It won an MTV award.
I was the opposite. I said no one's going to care if The Bachelor can go to, Liechtenstein. No one cares. That's not what the show's about. The show's about, bumping Harrison's in a yurt. You know what I mean? So, I didn't think that would stop it at all.
Still, that's
And this is the first one. This is the first one, claiming as it being the best dating show.
Yeah,
as a standalone TV show.
Yes.
And it's just been so surreal. And
again, not to beat a dead horse here, I'm happy for them. No mention of Zach Clark. I mean, she went on the show to find love. She ended up with Zach Clark, and we're talking about the award that she won. No Zach Clark. I understand Chris Harrison wasn't on the next season of Bachelorette, premiering June 7th, but he was the host of this show. So I'm just confused about, are we making a point to rewrite what went down? Claire Crowley was a part of the season. She had a very major part of it. I just don't understand what's happening here. Is there an agenda to push Tayshia? I like Tayshia. It's not against Tayshia, but I don't understand what's going on. Well, am I being extra annoyed right now? I don't know. Let me know.
That's kind of why I did the red latex dress for the Cosmo shoot right before I went onto the red carpet. It just reminds me of Christina Aguilera. It reminds me of Britney Spears. It reminds me of even Carmen Electra, to be honest. All of those
Carmen
things.
Electra. I love
You know what
Carmen
I mean?
Electra
It just reminds me of the 90s MTV OG, which is why I literally suffocated to put on that vintage Versace baby, and it was well worth it.
See, I love that you gave us context there, because, honey, it reminded me of Bondage. It was serving Vixen vibes. It was serving, I was like, oh, we sexy, honey. Somebody get whipped tonight.
It was so good, and I would have worn it to the actual award show, but I couldn't sit down in that because it was so tight.
Yeah, I'll be standing here. No worries. So, Tayshia, how did it feel?
I guess that's it. Listen, I'll Venmo you guys money for wasting your time here. I thought there would have been more to share, but yikes. And again, look, it's nothing against Tayshia. I think Tayshia's fantastic. I really do. But I just don't know. She's in a tough spot. On one end, she was just on the show finding love. On the other, she's the co-host. And then she's accepting an award for finding love. No mention of Zach. I'm not in the conspiracy at all. I am not in the conspiracy, wondering what's going on with their relationship. A lot of people have asked me to comment on it. Of course, a couple months ago, Zach Clark's mom accidentally unfollowed Tayshia, and it made a story, and Tayshia had to go out there and say, hey, newsflash, we're not breaking up. So I am totally on board with them sticking to whatever story they have until the news changes. I don't need to go through, but you guys have been asking a bunch about it, and it is a little weird when you live your life so much on social media as an influencer and working in Bachelor Nation, and then your partner maybe does not. And I guess you have to reckon with the fact that people will read into things that may or may not be true. Of course, some people had wondered, that she posted a story that she was staying at a hotel in New York City. Why would she stay at a hotel in New York City if she's still happy with Zach? Well, the truth may be could have been sponsored content. Maybe she was getting paid $20,000 to look at the hotel linen, so she had to go stay at the Plaza. Who knows, guys? But either way, I found this podcast to be almost like utterly so boring. And I don't want to blame them. It's tough. They're not in person. She can't talk about the NDA and this and that. But it's so boring that I wonder if it wasn't something people were so ready to consume, like Bachelor tea, if anyone would watch this whatsoever, or are we just that star for tea? Either way, I don't know, folks. I'm going to let you go there. I got to go eat some pizza. My plan is to eat a lot of pizza this weekend. Pizza and beer, you know me. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I wanted to thank all the new Patreon members for signing up for the Patreon. That's my private membership community. Thank you guys so much. Nima, Kate C., Sarah, and Lisa. I appreciate you guys so much. We're up to 67 patrons. Isn't that incredible? Yesterday, on Friday, I went live on the Patreon and did a nice 2-hour podcast. You can go check that out if you need more content from me. Otherwise, I'll be chilling. But that was a ton of fun. It's just a chance for us, like a couple dozen people, to shoot the you-know-what. And if you didn't catch the live streams live, they're still fun to watch back. We cover a lot of content, a lot of information I can't necessarily share with the public, but stuff we're talking about behind the scenes. So anyway, give that a check out if you want. Patreon.com/thesap. And otherwise, my Discord link is below if you want to chat with us there, the newsletter and all that jazz. You can find that on my link tree, so that's in the comments. You guys have a good one. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a live stream on Monday. Maybe not. We'll have to see how the day goes, how Memorial Day goes. But you guys have a fantastic one. We got 1 week before the next season starts, and I can't believe there's so much drama in the offseason, from Peter Weber to Kelly Flanagan. It's just nonstop drama. You guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all out there. Bye now.